If you just clicked on this video, then you are an ultimate winner. You just came in right on time. It is the 17th of April and the most talked about astrological day of this year, probably because it's going to be Aries full blasting. Okay, so if you are here, if you find this video, then just know that your visions are aligned with the universe. And I'm not even joking. Like, if you don't understand what this means with all these 7 planets being in Aries, the moon, Mars, Saturn, Chiron, the sun, all of these big, Neptune being in the player, Mercury, oh my God, let's just talk about this phenomenon. Because if you made it right here, right now, then you are absolutely a part of this new era, this new, everything is just like on to the next level, okay? And if your vision, if your hard work is in alignment and you know that you are here because you're onto something, okay, you're onto something, you got visions, you got plans, you've been working behind the scenes, and nobody, I say nobody, can take that away from you, then you are right here at the right spot. And if you feel in this moment, which moment we are in 1 minute 26, you feel like, hey, but I'm not an Aries, so you know, this is not my reading. Guess what? You already missed the boat, honey. You can wait another 20,000 years, because if your mind is wired to believe like, well, but I'm not an Aries, so how could this even be, you know, aligning with me? Then, honey, you missed the whole concept of what the astrological events are actually telling, and how you can actually tap into that potential, the potential of these energies. You know, this is not about like, oh, am I an Aries sun, moon, rising? It doesn't matter. You can have a one placement in your whole, I'm sorry. I was just like, I was hearing like, I got 99 placements, but Aries ain't one. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, got 99 problems of that, but one Aries in your chart will be enough, because it's not about being Aries in somewhere in your chart, okay? It's about having to align with that Aries energy. So if you just made it right here till this point, congratulations, because you just signed up for the best next thing in your life and you don't even know. And for those that do know, you already know what I'm talking about. This is not even like a, you know, a little bit of a clickbait, you know? Like, if you are here thinking that this is a clickbait, then honey, I'm going to repeat myself one more time. You just missed the boat, because you simply aren't that somebody that the universe was searching for. And I'm going to check in with the analytics. I am going to do it, and I will show how many people actually build out right at the minute that I just mentioned Aries, and thinking like, this ain't my reading. You know, it's like, you're going to see, you're going to understand, because for those that are here, you've been working behind the scenes. You are waiting for this alignment. This is not just like, we got a new moon in Aries. Look at how beautiful. No. You see the moon on back? Bringing sexy back? That's what it is. And that's exactly what you're about to do. This is the big shift. This is the radical big shift of starting a new era. And you know that you are already on it, because you wouldn't be here, because this is no accident. And you're never going to forget this video. I don't even need to tell you to send it to anyone, because most of the people around you don't even understand it anyway. Your mind, your vision, your all the things that you worked on, people don't even understand it. And that's why you're here, because I'm here to tell you that this is your big confirmation. Where your dreams do come true. Let's see. Look at that. The emotional battle that you've been going through. Okay, like all these envy, fights, arguments, or people just not understanding where you come from emotionally, you've already mastered yourself. You see that? The King of Cups is just like emotional mastery, because that's exactly what is needed. That emotional mastery. That, like, when you hear the noise, when you hear the hate, the envy, the gossip, all this BS that's going on around you, you're just sitting there like, but I'm sipping my tea anyway. That's the King of Cups energy. You know why? Because of the Eight of Pentacles. You've been working on your craft. You've been really redefining the future for yourself. You've been redefining the work that you've been putting into your dreams. This is like hyper-focused, hyper-vigilant, hyper-focused in your energy. So this is for you. This is your confirmation, because, this is not a joke. You see, mental clarity, but also the King of Swords is sharp, it's cold, it's detached, it's detaching from the drama, it's detaching from the, from the noise and the gossip that keeps on holding you back. And the King and the King of Swords and the King of Cups, we're not even at the, we're not even at the Aries energy. Like, this is the Five of Wands, this is the Queen of Wands. These arguments, these battles that you've been facing, that's exactly what brought you or will bring you that magic stick. That's the Queen of Wands. And we got air mixed with water to start off with, mixed up with like a lot of fuel and fire, right? And the air and the water is all about like emotional mastery and emotional discipline, right? So you know exactly what to skip, right? You know that, right? Like when you hear like someone having like a negative comment to you, you already know, like, skip. Skip. Exactly. This is your skip and a skip. Seven of Wands is like, how to block off the negativity, the conflicts, or any type of bullshit detector, okay? That's the Seven of Wands. That's you standing firm in your own boundaries. I like this. And then we have the Star, of course, because the stars are aligned. Congratulations. This is the moment. This is the renewal, the healing. This is when these stars are aligned. This is the Holy Trinity, okay? And you are right in it. If you got to this point and you know that I know what you are talking about and you know what I'm talking about, honey, this is the star. You know it's coming. You know that it was just like you needed to be getting ready, right? Like every challenge is kind of like pushing you to be ready for that next episode. Hold up. Hey, getting ready for the next episode. Hey. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, you already know what I'm talking about. Three of Pentacles is you collaborating, being seen, being respected. And with that being said, you got three kings in alignment, baby. Three kings. And we're topping it off with the King of Pentacles, which means, hold on, the Queen of Wands still being at the bottom, right behind the King of Pentacles, is telling me that old Aries energy of putting yourself out there, or being like very vocal, being very confident, you're not showing your confidence off anymore. You're just building. You're just building the engine, baby. That's the King of Pentacles. It's like, you don't need to even be vocal anymore. Like in the near future, you're just going to be sit back and just enjoy your own progress and your energy. No more being in the front seat, you're just going to be chilling in the back, right? This is the King of Pentacles chilling in the back. Okay, I think that's kind of like the deal, right? You got the ultimate confirmation. And when in 9 minutes, you know what that means, right? The number 9, finally, fairness coming through. The bright future with Lakshmi, prosperity, money, abundance. Lakshmi, it's like fairness. So whatever went wrong in your past, every time, you weren't seen, you weren't respected, you weren't believed in, you weren't, taken seriously. Whatever the case is, you are trumping it off. And we just had like that, full moon in Libra, right? Like it's the opposite sign energy, like that's how we need to delve with these energies. And then we have the medicine woman. So a lot of you are going into the spiritual realm, or you have like this idea, you have an idea to heal. Aquarius time, right? It's all about like deep healing and cleansing. You are a channel for divine healing power. So I'm really sure that those who are here, you've been getting tons of downloads from spirit, like ideas, futuristic things. All these things are finally, taking place in your life. That's what I have for you. That's all I have for you. I see you. Sorry, see? Spirit was like, okay, cut it right there. Like, okay, it's time is up. It's over. Pow. Snap back to reality. Go back to work. I see you in the next one. Take care.